Believe it or not, English speakers sometimes yell at each other. Sometimes we want to say something loudly and clearly or with a little bit of emotion. Quit it. Sometimes, cut it out. Sometimes when we're trying, stop it. Sometimes when we're trying to make a point, we say things very clearly and directly to people. Again, we say these when we're speaking with emotion. We say these when we want to speak loudly because someone is far away. Or we say these in a way that just communicates strongly what we are feeling. So stick around for this English lesson where I'll explain to you a number of phrases that you can use in English when you want to speak clearly, loudly, and maybe yell a bit. Well, hello and welcome to this English lesson where I'm going to teach you how to yell at other people in English. Remember, when you yell at other people, it's not always considered polite, so just be careful if you do use some of these phrases. Before we get started though, if this is your first time here, don't forget to click that red subscribe button over there and give me a thumbs up if this video helps you learn just a little bit more English. So right now, there's a whole bunch of flies around me, and they are bothering me. They are bugging me. If a person was here and they were bugging me or bothering me as well, there's 3 English phrases we could use to tell them to go away. We could say, leave me alone, leave me be, or the most forceful one, get lost. So all of these phrases you would use in a situation where something like a fly is bothering you. You might say, leave me alone, or leave me be, or get lost. You might even say, get lost, fly. In fact, I yelled that this morning when I was working on my computer. These are phrases you would use to tell someone, and it would be kind of rude to say this, or something that you want them to go away. You do not want them to be in the same area where you are. Sometimes when I'm driving in my van, my kids are in the back, and sometimes they're really loud. And there's 2 things you could yell in that situation. One would be really rude and not very nice. It wouldn't be nice for me as a parent to yell, shut up. But it would be something that would be used to tell people that you want them to be quiet. It's probably more likely that I would say, zip it. I would probably say to my kids, hey, zip it back there. I'm trying to focus on my driving, and all of the noise that you are making is very, very distracting. So in English, if you wanted to yell something to someone or a bunch of people because you wanted them to be quiet, if you wanted something rude, you could yell, shut up. And if you wanted something that's a little more friendly but still communicates what you're trying to say, you could say, zip it. I just said zip it to my kids the other day. We were in a traffic jam. It was stop and go traffic, and I really needed to concentrate. And so I ended up saying to my kids, hey, just zip it for a little bit back there. Dad is trying to concentrate. As you can see, someone is poking me with a stick. And this is a little bit annoying. This is aggravating. If I wanted to yell at the person who's doing this, that I wanted them to stop, I would use the same 3 phrases that you heard me use at the beginning of the video. I might say, quit it, I might say, stop it, or I might say, cut it out. All of those phrases communicate to a person that you want them to stop doing what they're doing. If you aren't comfortable yelling though, because yelling is a little bit rude, you can actually add the word please at the beginning of a couple of these phrases. In a calm voice, you could say, please stop it. In a calm voice, you could say, please cut it out. But if you're really, really annoyed, if it's really, really bothering you, you would probably yell, stop it, or you would yell, cut it out. Have you ever been using the bathroom and then realized that you forgot to lock the door? And then all of a sudden you see the door start to open and someone's foot comes through the door as they start to enter the room? There are 2 phrases that you should immediately yell in English. You should yell, get out, or get out of here. They both mean exactly the same thing, and they will communicate to the person that you want them to stop entering the room and exit the room instead. These 2 phrases, get out and get out of here, are phrases we yell in English when if we're in a place with someone else and we want them to leave and we want to communicate that strongly, or like in the bathroom situation, if someone is entering a space where you want privacy, you could yell, get out or get out of here. In the case of the bathroom, you should yell it clearly and forcefully and as quickly as possible because that would certainly be a very embarrassing situation. In life, we expect adults to behave like adults. We expect teenagers to behave like teenagers. But sometimes adults and teenagers behave like children. Sometimes they do things that are childish. In that situation, the phrase you would yell at them if you were annoyed would be, grow up. When we yell at someone in English, grow up, what we're saying is that we think the way they are acting is not appropriate for their age. Little children sometimes repeat what other people say to be funny. Sometimes at the supper table, my youngest child will start to say everything that everyone else says immediately after they say it, and it's kind of funny. When adults do this, if I went to a family reunion and my brother started to repeat everything I said after I said it, I would probably say, grow up. Stop doing that. It's really, really annoying. So if people act in a way that you think is not appropriate for their age, you could say to them or yell at them in English, grow up. Have you ever been ready to go somewhere, but the people who are going with you aren't ready? Well, there's two phrases you could yell in English to express this. You could yell, come on, and you could yell, let's go. When you yell these phrases, you're encouraging the other people to hurry up, to speed up, to get ready faster because you're ready to go. I'm not going to comment whether this happens in my family or not. All I will say is that I have used both these phrases recently, and I've used them in exactly this manner. I have yelled, come on, and I've yelled, let's go, to people who were going to be going somewhere with me because I was ready, I was in the van, and I was ready to go. So come on and let's go. Two phrases you can use to communicate to other people that you want them to hurry up because you're ready to leave. Well, there you go, a few phrases that you can use in English when you want to yell and express how you are feeling, or when you just need to yell so someone who's far away from you can hear you. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here, don't forget to click that red subscribe button over there and give me a thumbs up if this video helped you learn just a little bit more English. And if you have some time, why don't you stick around and watch another English lesson.